It's not fasting that's going to make you lose fat, it's reducing calories. To start this off, let's address what my diet looks like. At the moment, I'm starting off with 1600 calories and the macros are 150 grams of protein, 150 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat. I try to get my fiber at least 20 grams per day, but it's not been easy. I'm starting this diet with 79.6 kg, so 1600 calories is pretty low for me, and I've actually never done this in a diet. I've never eaten this low calories. My diet would usually be around 2000 calories, 2200, so this is very, very low for me. And now let's talk about my favorite diet strategies. First of all, I'm going to talk about fasting. Now, there's a big misconception about fasting that if you fast for a few hours, then you're going to lose body fat quicker. That's not necessarily true. It might happen, but it's not because of fasting. The thing is, when you fast, you might skip a meal, so you're cutting your calories. It all still comes down to calories in, calories out. But what I really like about fasting is the fact that since you're not starting your day off eating, you're not going to crave food as often and as early as if you had started off eating. So let's say I wake up at 10 a.m. If I only eat at 2 p.m., that's already 4 hours that have gone by without eating any food. So that's another 4 hours that I'm going to have in terms of meals to condense and have bigger meals later on in the day. That really helps me with satiety levels and overall cravings and just feeling well. So I do this even subconsciously, like a lot of the time I'm not forcing myself to not eat as soon as I wake up, but I've noticed that if I'm in a diet, this strategy really, really works well for me. Better even if I can push it, say, to 4 p.m. or something, and then it's like 6 hours without eating. It really works very well. But remember, it's not fasting that's going to make you lose fat, it's reducing calories. Fasting is only a strategy that could help you manage your food throughout the day. I've got a surprise today because I'm going to start something new, and that's going to be hard for me. And yeah, I want to take you guys with me on this adventure because it's something that I honestly suck at, but I want to start doing, and it might help me as well with this preparation. So yeah, stay tuned, relax, watch the rest of this vlog, and let's get into it. Next, in terms of my favorite diet strategies, is setting realistic expectations. Now, this might seem pretty obvious, but a lot of people fail because of this. For me, it really made sense to go on a more aggressive approach because I really hate being in a diet. I'm always thinking about food, and food is one of the things that I most enjoy in life. So I really wanted to get this over with as soon as possible. Also, I have something in my advantage, which is that I didn't start off with a huge amount of body fat. So the approach needs to be tailored to your ability to stick to the diet and also your starting point. Now, this is going to vary from person to person, so you need to take into account your own situation. My approach is being very aggressive because I want to be done in no less than 8 weeks, but ideally 6 weeks. I really want to get this done, bang, 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 and get into the best shape that I can. And I know that if I've got this commitment that I'm going to be able to fulfill it, just do it really quickly. For me, it made a lot of sense because I know that if I took a slower approach, that I was going to be always thinking, oh crap, when am I going to be able to eat more? I want to go out to dinner, I'm going to have this birthday party, I'm going to my grandparents' house to have a meal. And so it's just, being in a caloric deficit does not fit well into my lifestyle at all. And I don't like it. So an aggressive approach makes all the sense in the world for my situation. You need to take into account your goals, your starting point, and your tolerance. So my tolerance for dieting is very, very short, so I need to be aggressive about it. For other people, taking it slow can be really, really good because you can actually cut your calories just a bit, just in order to be in a deficit, and you can eat quite a large amount of food and eat a lot of foods that you love without actually feeling that you're in a diet. So if that works for you, by all means, go for it. You need to be realistic about your ability to stick to a diet. What is going on, guys? We are en route to the beach. I go to the beach a lot. I try to go daily because it's one of the best things here in Portugal. I've got to work on the old tan so I'm not this pasty white English boy that I am. So we're going. I'm going to do a bit of work while I'm there, stuff that I could do on the phone. I'm going to read a bit. I've got my novel by Hugh Laurie, The Gunslinger, which I'm really enjoying. Just going to take in some good vibes, some good relaxation as well. Then, gym session. I'm going to train legs today, so look forward to that. I'm going at a less busy time today, so I'm hoping that I can actually film most of it. Finally, there's going to be the surprise, which I told you about. I'll speak to you guys later on. Now I've got to focus on my driving and see if I don't murder anyone. Next, and this one is pretty obvious, I mean everyone talks about this, fruit and veggies. Foods that have a lot of volume but don't have a lot of calories are the absolute key for you to feel like you're eating a lot, for you to feel full and to not blow up your calories. So this is pretty obvious, but I needed to mention it, and it really has been a staple in my day-to-day diet, as you will see throughout the course of these videos. I just went shopping and now I'm here in Cascais because I came to get a croissant, which is not for me, it's for Joanna. So I'm just getting a few steps in and enjoying this amazing view. Look at that. This is Cascais in its full magnificence. As I had said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to start a new challenge. I'm going to start running. And honestly, I hate running, it's terrible. But first of all, I want to challenge myself, that's number one. And then I want to burn some extra calories so that it helps me get in shape for Greece in September. And honestly, doing cardio in the gym is quite boring. And I thought that if I manage to start running, I'll be able to enjoy the outdoors a bit more as well, which is something I like. And it's probably going to be more enjoyable long term than doing the cardio stuck in the gym. So yeah, I'm gonna start running. I'm going to start very light. Today I'm going to do 20 minutes at a very slow pace. I'm going to take you guys along with me, even though probably the audio won't be very good. And we'll go from there, but I'll try to do increases in frequency, intensity, or time every single week. And yeah, I'll take you guys along with this journey, and you're welcome to start this challenge along with me. If you do, please share your experience, because it's always easier when we're doing this together in a community with someone to pull us along. So yeah, let's get started. These are my gym headphones. They've got this loop around the ear, so I'm hoping they'll be good for the run. Let's see. I'm going to start off with music, but I might switch to a podcast if I get bored. One thing that's going to be annoying is running with the phone, but we'll see how that goes. These are my shoes that I'm going to try out. Nike Free Train. Okay, I'm about to start. I'm here in this bike lane that I've got near my house. It goes all the way to the Guincho beach. And yeah, I'm going to start here. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes and let's see how this goes. I just hit the 10-minute mark. Not being as difficult as I expected, but it's not being easy either. Let's keep going. Whew. And that is time. 20 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, the last minute and a half seemed like it took forever to finish, because I was almost home and I had to go by my door and continue, so that I did the 20 minutes. Got it done. It wasn't as hard as I thought, and there were some moments where I was actually enjoying the sensation. But what I noticed is that my lower leg is very, very weak, because that's the first thing I started to feel. My tibialis and my calves. I didn't feel pain, I just felt tiredness and effort. I don't know, it was weird. But it's normal, I mean, I don't use these muscles very much. And now I've got these dreadful stairs in my building to go up, which is not a vibe, I can tell you that. This is definitely not what you want post run. Welcome back to the video. Not sure where you went. I was just at home for 20 minutes, which was when I finished the run. I did the run a bit too late, which is a problem because now I have to go and train legs. I would go later, but I can't because the gym will close and I can't skip the workout. And if you're watching this channel, you can't skip your workouts either. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Thankfully, it's not a huge quad focused day. It's going to be interesting anyway. The only thing I feel after the run is not my lower leg, actually, it's my quads. Anyway, I'm driving there. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. I'm just going to listen to music and get hype. See you guys later. Guess what? On the way to the gym, more stairs. Never ending. Okay guys, I just got home. I know the lighting is terrible, just parked. That was an absolutely brutal gym session. I mean, the weights weren't crazy per se. I was able to maintain the weights that I had used the last session. I added an extra set to failure, so that was pretty good. But it was a hard session in general. I mean, I felt low energy in my legs, but that's to be expected because I went for a run that I'm not used to doing right before I went into the gym. So yeah, it was just poor time management. I'm not sure if I'm going to run on leg days or on days before leg days or on days after leg days. That's something that I still need to play around with to see. And I didn't say this, but I think I'm going to start with 2 runs a week, which will be pretty tough for me already. So we'll see how that goes, especially because I've got all this other sports stuff that I'm doing and the running on top of it, it'll be quite hectic. But that's the goal, is to be very active, to enjoy life, because I really like doing various sports. And yeah, and getting in good shape, best shape of my life, I hope. And I'm counting on you guys to help me stay accountable. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching the video. It means a lot to me. Please leave your opinions, your questions, anything you want down in the comment section. That's greatly appreciated. If you can, just hit the like button. That really helps the channel grow. And it'll let me know that you enjoyed the video, and it'll give me a bit more push to keep doing more videos, improving the quality, everything. That's it for today. I'm going to enjoy a nice dinner. I'm going to have a nice amount of rice, some good carbs for me to enjoy and feel happy. And I'm still going to do a bit of work, and tomorrow's a new day. So see you guys tomorrow.